Worked really hard to launch that mobile app or create that online marketplace or website to make your client's life better and easier, and you're wondering how exactly can you protect your work so that people won't just copy your work blatantly and get away with it. When looking at mobile apps and websites and online marketplaces, there are a few different components going on. So when looking at protecting your work, you need to think about it in these three different categories. The first one is usually the software, and that's the software that you're using to run this mobile app or run this website. The second portion is usually the layout, so either a graphic user interface, if you have a GUI, interactive GUI, or the layout of the way the website or the mobile app looks. And then the third part or third component is usually the content. So that's all your text, all your photos, all your videos, all content within these apps or websites. For the software component, the best way to go about protecting your software is a patent, a utility patent if basically your software is new, unique, novel, and non-obvious. Say that 3 times fast. But essentially, if your software is new and there's some teeth to it, you've worked really hard to make this happen. Software patents is a really crowded field, but if you have something unique and novel and not obvious based off of what was already done, then you could probably get a patent for your software. Even though software patents is a crowded field and it can be challenging to obtain a software patent, I still believe that it's really the best way to protect your software. The second portion, and that's the graphic user interface or the layout of your website or mobile app. You can protect that in a couple of ways. One of them is through a design patent, and if Google is doing it, check out this image, then I highly recommend doing it for your work if you have a unique design. Another way to protect the layout, and one that I highly recommend, is through copyrights. So basically submitting a visual arts copyright to protect that layout or your graphic user interface. Third component is the content, and that's something I highly recommend using copyright to protect. So if your software is solid and you have something novel, unique, non-obvious, I highly recommend a software patent. And in addition to that, I also recommend doing a copyright for the user interface or for your layout, possibly a design patent if you can't get a software patent and you really like your design. And last but not least, doing a copyright registration for your content, and that's all of your text, all of your text, all of your photos, all of your videos. I like to use Screen Capture, this Chrome plugin that takes the entire screenshot of a website in one PDF. Makes it easier to register through the Copyright Office that way. As always, if you have any questions or there's any other topics that you'd like me to cover, make sure to drop a comment below and subscribe.